Hi, let me begin by thanking you, the Sanger Unified School Board, for allowing me to discuss with you our proposed changes to the district grading policies. Grades constitute one of the earliest types of educational research in modern America, and for good reason. They are generally seen as the primary indicators of student success and can determine future successes, such as acceptance to colleges and universities. These lasting consequences for grades make them essential for us to get right for our students and our community. Before we dive into the changes I'm proposing, I want to review how we arrived at the grading system we currently use. I hope you will see by the end that our current system is not the way things have always been done, and that it, as a system, can be revised and modified. For most of human history, grades as we know them did not exist. Grading consisted of teachers reporting progress to parents orally. One of the earliest American grading systems occurred when, in 1785, Yale ranked 58 seniors in 44 categories of success on public examinations based on what universities in Europe had started to do. Yale soon subdivided its rankings into specific categories, and from there to a 4-point system where a 2 was considered passing. Yes, in the earliest forms of grading, a 50% was considered passing. Often students weren't even told their grades, so as not to discourage them from trying to achieve their best. With the Common School movement, compulsory education, and the Industrial Revolution came increased student attendance. Some kind of general system was needed, and grading became that common language. By the end of the Civil War, grades had become common in all levels of education, typically as a narrative report. By the 20th century, even narrative reporting in high schools was deemed inefficient, and a numerical grading system replaced it. This change reflected the demands and complexity of the changing educational landscape. Elementary schools, however, did retain their narrative reporting, and we still use this on our elementary report cards today. The move to percentages in upper levels made teachers more efficient in dealing with their increased class sizes. In the 1920s, research proved that the percentage system was unreliable, and high schools transitioned to the fewer and broader A through F scale. By the 1940s, more than 80% of American schools had adopted these letter grades, along with the 4.0 and that 100-point percentage system, which would soon be fused together. If I haven't lost you at this point, then note that what we consider the traditional system in America is less than a century old. Currently in Sanger Unified, there are two categories of grading practices that need to be addressed by the board. The first relates to teacher grading practices. Currently, they are quite simply inconsistent. Even within departments, there is no set scale or consistent use of rubrics despite our PLC work. Additionally, teachers differ greatly in how much they factor in non-academic items, such as behavior, attendance, and timeliness into their grades. The second area of address is in our grade reporting. Our elementary uses standards-based grading, but middle and high school use the A through F 4.0 scale. Because we all enter grades through PowerSchool, grades 7 through 12 must also report a percentage scale. Although research has shown numerous times that grades are inconsistent and unreliable, they serve a valuable purpose and should not be eliminated entirely. Going gradeless, as some have suggested over the years, instead, grades have been proven to consistently predict educational persistence, completion, and transition to from high school to college. Additionally, grades are useful in predicting and identifying students who may face challenges in either the academic or the socio-behavioral areas of school. Therefore, grades do hold value, and our adjustments should be just that, adjustments, not eliminations. As many of you may know, modern grading is moving towards standards-based grading. Our elementary is currently using this grading method with great success, and other grade levels should as well. Additionally, rubrics have been proven to provide more equitable grades, which are less prone to teacher subjectivity, and the board should push that at least all major assessments have a rubric provided to students. And finally, the school district should move to a balanced grading scale, perhaps a 1 through 4 scale, where students have at least as many chances to succeed as to fail. The current percentage-based system is weighted only 31% towards student success. Balanced grading would weight student work equally for success and failure. These changes are all research supported and can be implemented gradually to allow teachers time to adjust their practices. As I've shown you, our current system is not the way we have always done things, and there is room for change. Thank you for allowing me to present these changes for your consideration.